Well, if you are choosing between Django and Node.js for backend development in 2026, this decision can shape your career for the next 3 to 5 years. I've built real production systems with both stacks. I've built some APIs and some AI backends, and today I'll break down which one you should learn based on your goals, not hype. By the end of this video, you should know which one makes you more productive, which one makes you more profitable, and which one makes you more scalable and more hireable. Every year, millions of developers ask the same question: Python or JavaScript, Django or Node, and most advice online is either outdated, biased, or written by people who've never shipped real systems. So instead of opinions, let's talk engineering reality. For novices, Django is a full-stack Python backend framework. It comes with authentication, it comes with an admin panel, it comes with ORM, it comes with migrations, it comes with the security and scaling patterns built in. Well, basically, it comes with a lot of things out of the box. It is opinionated, structured, and batteries are included, and it's meant to get you going as fast as possible with a lot of things coming out of the box, with a lot of templates, with a lot of basic setups, with the basic authentication. Django is built to get you started and to stop you from reinventing the wheel. Django powers companies like Instagram, Pinterest, Mozilla, and Discuss. On the other hand, Node.js is a JavaScript runtime for building backend services. Most developers use it with frameworks like Express or Nest.js. It is lightweight and very flexible and built around async performance. Node powers companies like Netflix, Uber, PayPal, LinkedIn, and Walmart. Django is easier to learn properly. It enforces structures and teaches real backend architecture. Node gives you freedom, and that freedom often turns into chaos for developers who are just getting started, or would rather say beginners or novices. Most beginners write terrible Node backends because they don't understand architecture yet. Django is around to guide you through this because it has already set up the basics, so it is better to work with Django for beginners because it's already set up with most of the basic configurations. Node.js is way better when it comes to handling high concurrency, meaning handling multiple requests at the same time from multiple users and multiple users who are trying to access the API. Django is better, on the other hand, at building large maintainable systems, which does not even mean that it is not also able to handle high concurrency. It's just that it's going to be a little bit slower than Node.js. But in real production, performance is almost never a bottleneck. Bad architecture is. System in general, a system is made up of much more. You talk about caching, which is storing the frequently used data in the RAM. We have databases, we have queues, and you have load balances as well. So a system is comprised of very many components that come together to form one complete solution. So when you're talking about performance, it comprises of much more than just the framework that you're working with. You have to know how to cache the data, which library you're going to use to cache the data. Is it Redis? Is it RabbitMQ? What database are you using? The queues, and how do you balance the load? So it is much more than just the framework. Your architecture is everything in a system. One developer can decide to use Django and come up with the worst system ever. Another one can decide to use Node and come up with a very nice system. And also another developer can use Node.js and it's going to suck for the users. So you need to know that architecture is the main thing here. Node.js definitely has more job listings globally. Django has fewer jobs but higher quality roles. Node dominates startups and web agencies. Django dominates AI, data, fintech, and enterprise. When it comes to freelancing, Node.js obviously has more freelancing gigs, and this will just not be about Node.js, it's about the JavaScript frameworks. We all know that most roles in the development world, they revolve around Next.js, React, and Node. So the competition here is higher than in Django roles because we have many more developers who have specialized in React, Node, TypeScript, Next, Angular, and all these frameworks, you name them. Basically, roles that revolve around JavaScript and TypeScript are usually more saturated than those which revolve around Python frameworks such as Django. Django actually has fewer gigs but higher paying backend contracts. So it's a choice you have to make. If you want the volume, you go to Node. If you want leverage and you want to somehow stand out, then definitely go to the Django side. Definitely choose a Python framework like Django or Fast API. Now, AI is changing backend development. Python is the dominant AI language. Most AI startups build their backends with Fast API or Django. If you're serious about AI-powered products, then definitely you have to get focused on Python. We are talking about building agents. We are talking about frameworks such as LangChain, LangGraph, and all these frameworks such as Creo AI. All these frameworks mostly work with Python, and the Python is one of the best, and it's actually the best language when it comes to creating the LLMs, when it comes to working with AI. We're talking about creating LLM APIs, we're talking about automation, we're talking about AI SaaS startups. All of these usually are developed by Python, and Python is actually known to dominate this field, and it's much more flexible to work with in the field of AI than any other language. So if you're looking to go the AI way, definitely you need to choose Python. There is no other language here to work with other than Python. So definitely learn Django if you want strong backend fundamentals, you want to work in AI, fintech, or data, you want to build serious backend systems. Learn Node if you want to work in startups, you want full stack JavaScript, you want fast prototyping. It's basically your choice. And one thing I can say is all of these frameworks can switch up roles. There are roles that are meant for the Django framework but can also fit in the Node.js framework. Not that all fintech companies work with Django, not that all data companies work with Django. It's basically the framework of your choice. I don't think there's any better framework than the other. All these frameworks dominate in their different areas. There's no wrong choice, but there's a smart choice based on your goals. Thank you very much for watching the video.